Sometimes there are movies that come out that have a message or a point to it that feels relevant, even decades later. And I always feel like those films are special, and in some ways they're, I don't know, maybe the right word's prophetic. John Carpenter made a movie like this. It's called They Live, and I think it is a movie that has a message that is applicable to today. John Carpenter came across a comic book based on a short story called 8 O'Clock in the Morning by Ray Nelson. He was so inspired by this comic and then subsequently the short story that he decided to adapt it into the film They Live. And in some ways, the film is pretty straightforward. It's an unemployed American construction worker who comes across a unique pair of sunglasses that basically enable him to look at the world and see it for what it really is. I love how Sven Mikulik over at Cinephilia and Beyond described the world of They Live. He described it as this dollar-ridden circus of mass consumption, advertising and subliminal messaging that condition inert, sleeping citizens to spend money, consume, and breed. The society is run by physically disfigured aliens resembling skeletons of human beings, masquerading as yuppies who helm the consumer society of which Los Angeles, the setting of the story, is a living embodiment. Great quote, and it sums up what's really going on in the movie so well. And it oddly doesn't seem that far-fetched from our world today, does it? In fact, on my rewatch, I was struck by the following, all of which just gave me the seeking feeling that this is our reality today. And this is a film that came out in 1988. It's a sci-fi comedy horror film. Some of the quotes in the film throughout: "We worship greed. Maybe they, the aliens, love seeing us hate each other. Most of us sell out right away. We will do anything to be rich." The stars of the movie, Roddy Piper and Keith David, they're great in the film, and they are generally believable, and Piper is charismatic as the lead. I often wonder if there's another reality for him where he is as big of an action star as Stallone or Schwarzenegger. The soundtrack is great and composed by Carpenter and his partner Alan Howarth. It has this bluesy vibe to it that I really love. The action is fun. The bank scene, hey, it's delightful.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Of course, the fight where Piper is trying to get David to look through his glasses is glorious. Oh, sorry, wrong one. It's this one. What was amazing is that according to Carpenter, they rehearsed for about a month, maybe more. It was so much fun to watch the scene, and it's funny when David breaks a bottle and Piper cracks up. This is great. It's natural. It's like two friends fighting, brothers fighting. I don't think you can downplay the chemistry these two actors have, and it really carries the movie. But ultimately, it all goes back to the message and its power. Piper and David's characters are on the same side. They need each other, but they spend a long time fighting one another. The film seems to suggest we need to stop it. We need to stop fighting each other. As a society, we have always wanted to make a decent living. I mean, who doesn't, right? But today it seems like the tech corporations, our politicians and media conglomerates, that they own everything. And they want us to not ask questions. They just want us to believe them, hand over our money so that they can get richer. A new story of corruption seems to come out almost every day. And They Live, made in 1988, reminds us that some of those things going on in their day, they're going on today, and maybe even more so. In some ways, They Live ends with this call to wake up and see what's really going on. I really honestly hope we do, but sadly, I don't think we can. I really think we love money too much. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is They Live applicable to today's realities? Can we wake up? Is it too late? As always, thanks for watching.